There we go. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is your boy JoJo. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Mojo Tarot. If you've never been here before, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for revisiting. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hope everybody is well on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday afternoon. I had to run around to get some supplies for this weekend's little thing that I'm doing. I hope you guys join me for that. It's going to be really fun and exciting. We're going to do a individual live for each and every single zodiac sign as I'm going through this thing where I'm fasting and not smoking at the exact same time. So I'm doing this to keep my little hands busy and to give you guys some extra reads and material. It should be a fun weekend. How's everybody doing? We got Pam Bear is here in the house. Where are you folks? What's going on? What's that over the chat? Where's all the people? Oh, hang on. Let me get this. What? Oh, I had to restore a tab there. Hold on just a moment. There we go. Jennifer Morales, what is going on, boo-boo? I got you on the list. I hope everyone is doing well. That is what I have. I'm going to leave questions open for just a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to close that down. Now, like I said, I've got to do a lot of preparing this evening. I am going to be doing a weekend reading tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon, but it will be tomorrow. It will be. This is going to be an interesting weekend for me, folks. It really, really is. No nicotine, no food, no sugar, no honey, no aspirin, no ibuprofen, no nothing. KK 1111, yes you can. You are welcome to still join the list. I am going to leave the questions open for a few minutes, but not too long. Let's see. The list I have as it is right now: Brittany X, Terry, the Boo Boo, GG, Gumby Girl, Miss Kathryn, Lola M, 1111, Jennifer Morales, who's already in chat, Creativedreaminggirl, Sonia 01, and Miss Carmen. So let's dive right in and see what we've got, shall we? I do hope everyone is well. Let me tell you, I'm a little nervous. What the hell is going on there? I got something funky happening with my feed here. And I don't know why. Thing is, if I redo it, I'll have to jump back in. Yeah, and I'm going to have to. Bear with me just a moment, folks. I got a slight little technical difficulty going on. I've got to redo the thing. If my camera disappears, y'all just hang on. I'll be right back. Northern Light Seer, how are you doing, boo-boo? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, darling. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Y'all bear with me just a moment. Let me get this refreshed and see what's going on. It might cut out my feed real quick, but rest assured, I will be right. Okay, are we back? Okay, y'all let me know if you can hear me, see me. I don't know. Give me a bunch of hearts in the chat or something. KK1111, I got you on the list. Oh, you're coming back? Are you going to be reading again, ma'am? That's absolutely awesome. Yes, I can understand. Sometimes you got to step away. But I definitely understand that. But so yeah, you guys, nice. Well, I am still subscribed, so you'll be sure and check out the Northern Lights here. She did some wonderful reading back in the day, so hopefully she'll be back at it and rocking and rolling again this weekend. I am going to be doing a weekend read tomorrow, and I'm not sure if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon. And then over the weekend, I'm going to be doing a series of individual zodiac reads. I'm doing this because I'm doing a thing where it's a spiritual cleanse, which involves meditation, fasting, and the biggest part of all of that, you can't have any alcohol. Not a problem. I don't drink that much. You're not supposed to have any kind of schmexual activity. Not a problem. There's nobody around but me and Gumbo, and no. And then no food. Well, I could stand to lose a couple of pounds. I can go without a meal or two, and no nicotine. That one's going to be tough. But I got some straws to chew on. I got my mineral water ready to go. I can have like lemon water and things like that. Some herbal teas, but you can't have any caffeine in it. So there's no caffeine, no nicotine, no aspirin, no ibuprofen, no food. And it's just none. And that starts out tomorrow it'll be about 7 hours before the thing, so it starts tomorrow morning, and then that goes all the way until Monday morning. Yes, I do have rubber bands. Yep, I'm gonna be snapping. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll make it through. I mean, it's only 72 hours, so it's not, and technically it's only 2.5 days, but basically 72 hours. I'll live. I'm a big boy. I can do this. Anyway, all right. Let's dive into this. Of course, it took away when I refreshed it. It took away my old super chats. So now I've got to go back in and find my first two super chats from yesterday. I know the first one is from Miss Brittany. So let's see. Hold on. Get this copied up here. Brittany X is first on the list. Brittany X. There we go. Brittany X. We're doing your question this evening, dear, at 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, so Brittany X question. What are EB's thoughts on my message? Wondering if he'll respond. Let's see. What are EB's thoughts on Brittany's message? What are EB's thoughts on Brittany's message? We've got the Emperor, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Temperance. Underneath the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. This person is thinking back to things that they have been through in the past, whether it's with you or other people. They're trying to keep a stiff upper lip, as it were, Brittany. this person is trying like hell to contain themselves. Don't get me wrong, they are attracted to you, and I think they're trying to balance themselves out. They will respond in divine timing. But this person they're trying to make good decisions for themselves. And again, it's like they're conflicted. It's like they're fighting themselves on something. And I don't know if it's because of past things or past stuff with you. I don't know, but they definitely got something on their mind. They are attracted to you, and they do want to keep things light, flirty, fun, things like that. I think that their hesitation to respond will cause them to apologize. And eventually, they're going to see the error of their ways here. Uh-oh, I hit the button. I wasn't supposed to hit the button. There we go. They will eventually reach out. But I would expect a light little thing. So you get the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands. This person they're fighting themselves. I don't know if they've been through something that was really harsh, or maybe there was something with you, but for whatever reason, they are going to boss up. They will reach out, and be careful because they might be a little defensive. Now, they might be a little defensive to you, but this is mainly them defending themselves because of something. They're trying to make a decision as to what to do here. But I think eventually they will reach out, and I wouldn't expect much when they do, but they are going to reach out at some point in time. I think they're worried about breaking your heart too. They're worried about maybe upsetting you for some reason. But those are his thoughts. For some reason, he's a little guarded and defensive. Again, he will reach out in time, but he's the one that's going to have to decide when to reach out and what that time will be. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't hold my breath on it because, divine timing along with the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know. This person's, they're fighting themselves. They really, really are about this. But don't kid yourself. You're definitely on their brain. And again, I don't know if this is something because of you or with you, or if it's something from their past. But again, they're trying to keep that staunch, stiff upper lip. They will boss up, and in time they will reach out. And I think it'll be, something sweet, but I think they're going to try to keep it light and fun and flirty. I don't think this person wants to hurt anybody, but they're definitely in their head about it a little bit. I didn't see the Eight of Swords there, but they're chewing on it heavily. All right. Next up, we got Terry, the Gumby girl. I'm going to have to type these in since... Here we go. Terry, the Gumby girl. We're doing your read this evening at 14... I'm going to just do it right at 15 minutes. We got for Miss Terry Boo. Whatever comes out for me, dear friend. Wonderful and powerful shifts. Let me tell you, there are some powerful shifts right now, especially for all of you mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now up in the skies. So sending everyone big hugs out there. Some people it's doing great by, others not so much. You know what I mean? Let's see what we've got coming out for Terry Boo. we have for Terry? We got the Empress. Well, there you are, boo-boo. The High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Terry. Terry, what are you doing? What are you doing, boo-boo? What you got going on? Huh? Let's see. Queen of Swords. Justice. Well, you are busy, my friend. You are in your Empress energy. I think you're holding back. Maybe, perhaps, you have a couple of suitors juggling a little bit. You might be just busy, but there's a deep knowing about a connection. You know you have a brand new connection coming in. I don't think you see the full scope of it, especially with that moon card. But with the Eight of Wands, there will be communication. There will be possibly even travel. And with the Queen of Swords there, you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You've got your boundaries up. You may have it could be an earth sign. You've got Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. You are going to get your justice out of the situation. You know, I know the universe has kind of put you through the ringer here lately. I think anybody with Virgo placements or Pisces placements has kind of felt the sting of everything going on, especially with the eclipses and, you know, the moons and everything that's there. But I think you are going to get your justice, whatever that looks like for you, because when that justice card comes out, it tells me that something is being balanced out and that there could have been some kind of injustice. But that's sort of the overall energy for the read. Ace of Swords, you're going to be getting communication from somebody. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this could come in the form of something new, especially with that being the Ace of Swords there with the Ace of Pentacles. You've got something new coming towards you, and I don't think you see it yet, but you already feel it, don't you? Right now, you're just concentrating on the Empress energy, taking care of yourself, probably busy. You know, you got the little ones, well, in your case, the uber tall ones. But you feel this connection coming. And it's something that's very, very strong. And I want to say it's brand new, but I don't think you fully see it yet. This could happen while you're on a trip or traveling, or you might be communicating with someone online. And I think it's on the way. Now, I do believe you're going to have your boundaries up. Like I said, I know you've been through, you know, some rough times, but I think you can sense that something much bigger is coming and there's something much bigger on the way. So that is what I have for you, Terry Boo Boo. Let me know how that resonates for you. And I'm wishing you the best. I do, like I said, I don't think you see this yet. I think it's still hidden and behind the scenes. You can be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Libra energy, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces again, and Libra, Taurus. That's what I've got for you, Terry Boo. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of your support and love. You stay strong, Boo Boo. I'm sure I'll be in touch very, very soon. All right, Newbie me. How are you doing, Boo Boo? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me see. Get you written down here. I am about to close questions. There we go. All right. Next up on the list, we have Miss Kathryn. I'm going to have to type out every single one of these on YouTube and StreamYard are just not playing ball together real well. All right. Kathryn, we're going to do your question at 22:02. Kathryn, will I ever hear from CP again? Ever? Okay, they're telling me to switch specs. Illuminated Tarot. Will she ever hear from CP again? Will she ever hear from CP again? Got the High Priestess, Knight of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Sun, the Hermit, Ten of Cups, and Six of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck. Will you hear from them again? Yes. The reason you have not heard back from this person is because they are wiffle-waffling. My, oh my, are they silent. And you are running absolute laps through this person's head, probably the same way that they're running through your head. If you're feeling and thinking about them a lot, just know that they are probably doing the same. There's a very strong chemistry with this person, and they know it. They also have a tendency to run and hide. There's a lot of fear, possibly a little bit of ego, insecurity, maybe addictions, possibly even obsession. But this person is working on themselves, whether they call it spiritual work or whatever. They're taking a good hard look in the mirror. Eventually, they will make this decision for themselves, and yes, they will come back. 10 of Cups, Six of Cups. So, will you ever hear from this person again? Yes, you will. Just know that they feel the connection too. They do. They feel a very strong pull to you. They're also, they're right now they're missing they're missing you on a physical level. They probably disappeared to go play. This person probably in their head because they've been a little bit of a player, and they know, they know there's a shadow side to this. I don't know if somebody has strong Capricorn in their chart. They very well may, but they're looking at themselves. They're trying to work on themselves. It's like they're growing up, and I don't know, they miss you terribly. You are their happiness somehow. They may even be a little obsessed with you. Somehow with you, there's a strong chemistry, and they might see you as an addiction. But I also think they're battling their own demons a little bit. But somehow I get the feeling this is you, and they scared. You put the fear of happily ever after into them. What'd you do, Kathryn? What blouse did you wear? What are those pumps that you had on? What is that alluring perfume that you're wearing? Because you're stomping around in this person's mind, and you're wearing stuff from Victoria's Secret, and it's not the pink university lounge wear. You know what I'm saying? This person knows that you're their happiness. Nothing. You're an innocent angel. Hey, you must have a little Gemini in your chart, because all Geminis are innocent. Oh, see, you're a Capricorn sun. See, I knew that was you somehow. They feel the attraction to that, but they're looking at themselves and they're trying to make a decision from within. They may have a bunch of other people in their ear, whether it's friends or family, whatever. They are going to make the decision, and yes, I think you will hear from them again. This person's too attracted to you. You make this person too happy for them not to come back. So yes, you will hear from them again. Right now, I don't know how quick it's going to be, but this person misses you. They do. And innocent angel. You know what? I'm gonna see. Is Kathryn an innocent angel? Let's find out. Sorry, I hate to put you on the spot, but I just feel like it. Wheel of Fortune, maybe. Even the universe is like, What's that about? What's that about, Kathryn? Huh? I'm an innocent angel. Yep, I'm an innocent angel too. I didn't know if y'all knew that, but I am. I'm pure, innocent, well moisturized. Yeah. Just, there's a halo above my head. All right, enough of that. Oh my goodness. Yes, you will hear from this person again. I think they're too attracted to you and addicted to you to stay away. You just keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Miss Kathryn. Oh, thank you, darling. I really appreciate that. God love you. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Let's see. Let me update the list here. Let's see. I know we had one more. Miss Monica. You on the list. All right, and update this over here. Are we going retrograde again? tell you, there's some things going on technologically wise, you know. I'm having the technical troubles. You're very welcome, Miss Kathryn. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. Okay. Next up, we've got Lola. Hello, B. How you doing, Boo-Boo? You know what? Let me go ahead and type these in now. If I don't, then it's going to take a while. So, I'm good, Miss B. I'm preparing for a weekend of oddness. Y'all bear with me just a moment. I think that's got everybody on there. There we go. Okay, so and of course I forgot to put in the one name that's next. Or did I? I thought I typed that in. There it is. Okay, Miss Lola. We're doing your question at 33:44. Miss Lola. All right. Currently single. I'm wondering if you see anyone coming towards me in love soon. See what we got coming in for Miss Lola M. Okay. They're telling me to change up again. What do we have? What do we have for Miss Lola M in love? What is coming up? Love with Miss Lola. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Six of Wands. The Lovers. Ace of Swords. 8 of Wands. The Magician underneath the bottom of the deck. Yes. You do have something coming in. It could be 1 week, 1 month. It could even be up to 1 year. The big thing is you got to get out there. You got to get some attention. The person coming towards you may be a bit of a homebody. With that Hermit card there, this is someone who, for some reason, does get a lot of attention, but they don't like being in the public eye. I think this is going to come in fairly quickly, within a month or two. You've got the Lovers here. I get the feeling you're going to be getting a lot of attention. Now, you need to remember this. You have to get out there, boo-boo. You have to get out there and be seen by the world in order for this to happen. As you do, yes, you do have somebody coming towards you, and you're going to have your choice about this, but there's going to be truth about this. I think that you're in the overall energy is Virgo, Gemini, Magician. Strong Virgo, on strong air too. So it could be a Virgo or a Gemini. But you got to get out there. You got to talk. You got to, be seen or communicate if you have somebody in mind. But I think you are manifesting your 10 of Cups. So, we manifest by being in that feeling, just knowing that it's ours already. It's going to be there. And, taking care of yourself, going within, looking at yourself, go to the gym, do some stretches, get out there, buy a new outfit, go get the mani-pedi, get your hair done, new perfume, get out there, boo-boo, get out there and have some fun. And I think that's going to attract it in even faster, because this is something that you are manifesting. Now, the person that you're bringing in, this is someone that is not, again, this person is not going to want to go out a lot. This is kind of a stay at home and snuggle person, but they get a lot of attention somehow. It's like maybe they use their voice, maybe they're in the public eye, like they could be a broadcaster of some kind. They might have a social media outlet. They could be like a lawyer or somebody that's in the public eye, something like that. But they're going to want to stay at home a good bit. I think the next person that you're calling in, what you're trying to call in is your 10 of Cups. You're on your way there. And you do have two very fast cards here. So I think once this does come in, it's going to move kind of rapidly. What else can you tell me about this person for Lola? What else can you tell me about this person for Lola? How's she going to know who this person is? Two of Swords, 7 of Cups, 9 of Coins, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo again, the Hermit again, Emperor. Ooh. This person works a lot. Queen of Coins. Got a lot of Gemini and a lot of Virgo energy in this. This person has a lot of people in their ear, and I think that's why they're kind of hermited. They've got a lot of options out there, but I think they're going to stand out to you. This person is bossed up. They have a lot going on. They're either an entrepreneur or, like a boss at their job, a business owner. They're high up there. This person works a lot, and they work with a lot of different people. But this person is manifesting a new beginning. There's going to be a brand new, passionate beginning here. This person, they could be a parent. The Queen of Coins it's Virgo energy, but it's very confident energy. This is someone that very solid, stable. They're capable of making head over heart decisions. And again, they're worried about their own world and what it is that they're taking care of. They do want love. They are manifesting a brand new passionate beginning. And they could be this is a very powerful person, emperor, magician, twice. And with that Queen of Coins, this tells me that they're very confident in what it is that they do, but they're not, again, when they find, this is the kind of person that doesn't want to eat out. They want to get food and go eat at home. This is a person that will Netflix and chill. They get a lot of attention, and they know if they go out, they're going to have 1,000 people pulling on them. So they don't want to do that. They want to be at home. And with good reason. I mean, like I said, this is a powerful manifester. This is somebody who works hard, makes money. They're, again, probably a business owner or just very well off, with a very high esteemed position, and they know how to manifest things in their life. They do work a lot. They might travel for work as well. But you're going to know this person because they are very confident. They are very stable. They are doing their own thing. And they're not real worried about the rest of the world. Again, I think they do get a lot of attention from people, but it's not like it's wanted. It's not like they're out there searching. This person is going to stand out of the crowd because of that. And you, my dear, need to get out there. It's the universe is not going to drop Prince Charming right on your doorstep. An Amazon driver, UPS driver, something like that. That is a 1 in a billion chance. So you're going to have to get out there. But I do think you have something coming in love that's going to be very, very nice for you. I do think it'll happen quicker if you get out there. Once you meet this person, it's going to go kind of quickly, but you got to meet them. So this person might have several options in front of them. You got to go get in front of them. You got to take that action. And I know, we always hear the empresses. Yeah, I get it. You don't chase, you attract. Okay, well, go get to attracting. Attracting is a verb. That means you're looking good. You're out there. You're dressed well. Your hair looks nice. You're doing things that make you happy. That you're taking care of you and your emotional happiness. As you do that, you attract something to you. But I think this person, they've got a lot of people pulling at them, and they want comfort and peace and love at home. A new passionate beginning with their boo-boo, and the rest of the world can, piss off. You could be dealing definite, you got Gemini, Virgo, really, really strong in this. Could be a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries. But yeah, strong Gemini, strong Virgo. Could be Libra or Aquarius as well. Anyway, Miss Lola, that is what I have. Thank you so very much for your support of the channel. I do hope that brings you a little insight. Get out there and get them, girl. Knock them dead. I'm telling you, Manny, Patty, get the hair done. Put on that little dress. We're coming up on cocktail party season, so get out there and strut it, boo-boo. Have fun. And thank you again. All right. Before we go any further, I am going to shut questions down. So let's see. There's B. Got B on the list. Well, B. All right, B. I got you on the list, boo-boo. All right. I am shutting the list down. Like I said, I got a big, weird weekend coming up. I do. I want y'all to pray for me, too. Y'all jump in. You see me online. You see me live this weekend. Come in and give me a little support. Because I'm going to read for you guys because I need... It'll keep my little hands busy. It'll keep me going. And I'm going to be fidgety. I'm gonna need something to do. You know what I'm saying? So I figure why not help you guys and keep my little self busy, keep my brain busy, all the things. You know what I mean? Dalanie-D-Fanny-Floss, how are you doing, boo-boo? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, the list as I have it, and I am going to shut things down. If you want to get a question in, do it right now. Because I am shutting it down. I am. There we go. Okay. So, and this is mainly for Pam Bear. The list that I have, we have Jennifer Morales, Creativedreaminggirl, Sonia, 01, Carmen, KK, 1111, Newbie Me, Monica Valverde, and B. That is who I have on the list. All right, Miss Jennifer, you are up next. Hello, Miss Gio. What is going on, boo-boo? Welcome in. How's that acting career going? How'd Atlanta turn out? Are we the femme fatale in a major motion picture yet? Are we? Okay, Delaney, I'll add you on there, boo-boo. Jennifer. Let's see. Pull your question up, dear. There you are. Excuse me. All right, Miss Jennifer, we're doing your question at 49:30. What are Carlos's current thoughts and intentions after the pick and text? I said, the pick? Uh-oh. Jennifer. Young lady. What kind of pick are we talking about? Are the outfits involved? What did you send him, Jennifer? Oh, goodness. I hear you. All right, let's see. What, Captain Howdy Doody Carlos, what are his current thoughts and intentions? What are his current thoughts and intentions? Ooh, the cards are flying. Excuse me. Thoughts and intentions. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Ace of Wine. Must have been a good pick. Wow. Oh, you have got this boy tripping. Exactly what kind of pic did you send? This person is... You got this poor man hot and bothered. And they're trying to figure out what to do to change the situation. I saw FG type this the other day. Did you know, Jennifer, that there are 27 bones in the human hand? There are 27 bones throughout the human hand. There are 27 bones in the human hand. Except for poor Carlos. He saw your picture. He's got 28. He's got an extra bone in his hand. This person's already got feelings for you. Now, I don't know, I don't remember everybody's story, but this person's trying to figure out how to change up the energy. I think they're really, really upset. They're up late at night, worried. You know, they're losing sleep over this and trying to figure out what to do. Now, I don't know what happened between you two, or at least I don't remember. I read for so many people, it's hard to keep all the stories together. But this person, they want to take a leap of faith forward. Highly attracted to you. Yes, they have feelings for you. Yes, they feel the connection too. And yet they're just a bundle of nerves, like Sesame Street. What is the what is the Nine of Swords? Because whatever the Nine of Swords is what's stopping him from Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. They don't know what to say. They don't know. They're trying to figure out how to change up the energy. They want to come forward. They want their ships to come in, and they definitely want you to be on those ships wearing the exact same outfit that you sent the picture of, Jennifer. Naughty, naughty Jennifer. But they are stressed about what to communicate and how to change up the energy. And that's what's keeping them blocked. What are they going to do? Hang on. What is this person going to do? What is Carlos going to do? Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Well, a good start. Page of Swords. Six of Cups. When they do come back in, they're going to come back in with apologies and love. But I think you're going to have to give it a little bit of time, because no matter how steamy that picture was, naughty Jennifer, not to mention somebody's got to go over there, and somebody needs to take a crowbar over to Carlos's hands, because he's going to have to pry his hands off of the 28th bone first, and because he's staring at that picture, I guarantee you. Oh, he got the message. He misses you. He misses the slap and tickle, hide the wiggle pickle. But he's spying right now, and he's trying to figure out what to say. He's trying to figure out how to change up the energy, whatever that means, whatever happened in the past, whatever it was. He's trying to figure out how to change it up. It might have something to do with his work. But he's trying. He will come forward eventually. And when he does, he might have a banana in his pocket. He's probably suffering a little blood loss right now. Oxygen deprivation to the brain, because none of the blood's there. It's all going somewhere else, Jennifer. But yeah, there's something with his work, or his finances, or there's something where he's trying to change things up. Naughty Jennifer. It even says moral right there in your name. That is a damn lie. Jennifer Moral. Get it, boo-boo. Anyway, that is what I have for you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you so much, as always, for your support of the channel. I do hope that helps. You have got that poor boy in his head. So, you know, just keep doing you, boo-boo. You got this. Yeah. More or less. Yeah. It must have been a heavenly picture, Jennifer. It must have been just exquisite, because you have stirred his feelings. Oh my God. All right. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Delaney, I got you on there. Again, questions are closed. So let's see. And Delaney would be the last. All right, next up, we've got Creative Dreaming Girl. I'm going to take a quick break. I've been drinking I've been preparing for this weekend. See, I've been drinking. Look, I got my mineral water. I'm being a good boy. And go light, easy, and eating salads, things like that. Not eating a ton of food. I'm prepping. I'm nervous. It's not about the no food, not a problem. No schmexual time, not a problem. No drinking, not a problem. No caffeine, I'll be fine. No nicotine? It's coming up on Halloween season. I'm wondering if one of the things I should do this weekend is, put a little towel down here and paint my fingernails black. Would y'all let me know in the chat? Would you watch that? If I painted my fingernails black right on here, y'all could give me tips. Krishan Kumar Verma. This is a paid mini reads live. It's a tell me anything. I will get my birthday gift through your traffic. You know what? If it's your birthday, I'm gonna pull you a card. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a guidance card from the Enchanted Map. Since it's your birthday, Krishan, I'll give you one card. How about that? What do we got for Krishan? Card number 33, Peaks of Joy. Let's go to the book and see what it has to say. Excuse me. Peaks of Joy. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So for your birthday, remember that. The blessings and the joy come from within. As you seek out your own happiness from within, share it with others and be grateful for everything that you have. Look for the synchronistic number 33 or 333. There you go, Krishan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Krishan. Happy birthday to you. Peaks of Joy. Remember to be grateful for everything that makes you smile. You have food in your belly. You got oxygen that you breathe in. You got a roof over your head. There are always reasons to be joyous. Celebrate those and share your happiness, and the universe will bring you more. So there you go, my friend. Happy birthday. All right, I'm going to take a quick little break, and I will be right back after this. I'm going to go to the little tarot reader's room. Y'all bear with me just a moment, and we'll be right back.
If somebody pushes it. If somebody pushes it. Everything stops in midair. If somebody pushes it. If somebody pushes it. Everything stops in midair. Everything stops in midair. Somebody pushes it. Everything stops in midair. Somebody pushes it. Everything stops in midair. Everything stops in midair.
All right, we are back. Hello, Miss Sonia. How are you doing, boo-boo? I've got one question in front of yours, so you come just in time. All right, let's see. Next up, we've got Creative Dreaming Girl. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see. What do I need to know right now? There you go. I hear you, Creative Dreaming Girl. Okay. So what does Creative Dreaming Girl need to know right now? Let's see. Let's go with the Awakened Tarot. What do we have for Creative Dreaming Girl? We have for Creative Dreaming Girl. We got the Six of Swords, the World, Page of Pentacles, Wands, Three of Swords, Cups. Ooh. The Emperor. And underneath the bottom of the deck, the Tower. Well, after reading what you wrote there, I think you're right. There may be something in the energy where you're still needing to change things up a little bit. I think we're still moving on. Oh, timestamp. That would be basically 1:11. 1 hour, 11 minutes. Sorry about that, Pam Bear. You're moving on from heartbreak. And I think as you move forward, you still got a little bit of residual energy from whatever it was. That is going to come to an end. You are changing up the energy. Even it feels like, this guy's looking at the pinnacle bush like, okay, what do we need to do here? We need to change up the fertilizer. Do we, do we do this, do that? And it's starting at the beginning. There is new communication. There are new things out there. You have options before you, even though it can be a little confusing and a little, it can be a little discombobulating. But there is one cup out there for you. The Four of Wands. I mean, that marriage, and you got the Emperor. Now, the overall energy is the Tower card. This may feel like a little bit of a shock. And, hey, I've been through this too. You break up with somebody, you take your time, you heal, you lick your wounds or whatever, and you try to get back out there, and you're not fully healed. You know what I mean? You're still kind of carrying that energy a little bit. And that might be why you're coming across the frogs instead of the prince. You know what I mean? The Star, healing, wish fulfillment. Your Emperor is coming. There might be something where you need to change up the energy a little bit. I think you might still be carrying a little bit of, resentment, something from the past, and we all do. Listen, this is tough to do because you go through things in life, and God knows I got plenty of things that I've been through in my lifetime, right? I've got all of my experiences. Now, I've survived, and not only survived, but thrived through all of them. I made it past all of them. And we carry memories and images with us. But if we're still carrying a little bit of resentment or hurt or, anxiety or whatever from the past, it can bleed over. And as people get to know us, it can kind of chase them away too. Because if say you've been without, you haven't dated anybody for a while, it can make you a little thirsty, if you will. A little clingy, a little ready to jump in. And you just have to remember to get into your Emperor, Empress energy, your Empress energy, and just control, just allow other people. You've got one of these cups is your Ace of Cups. One of these cups is your Emperor, that person, that wish fulfillment, right? But we have to move on to calmer waters from the heartache. We have to end. You could find somebody at a distance too. You might need to look outside your area, whether you're talking to people online or, whatever. The world card can be a card of travel. Let's get some advice for Creative Dreaming Girl. What is the advice for Creative Dreaming Girl? We've got the Chariot. Ooh, the Sun. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. This is about mastering your emotions. And again, you may need to go on a trip. Maybe take some of your wonderful wares or whatever and go to a craft show or something. But it's about finding your happiness, and you got to go towards your happiness, the things that truly make you feel good, the people that are truly supporting you, the ones that are really there for you. And there's going to be a new idea, so watch out for new people, watch out for new ideas. Again, there might be a little, I don't know, a Renaissance fair, a little craft show, or they've got all kinds of little stuff out there. And so there might be a need to move around a little bit, but this is about you, finding your King of Cups, your that one person is about you going towards your happiness, going towards your sunshine. You know what I mean? Look, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, but it's also being self-content. So there's something about the energy that needs to change up, and it might have been a little shocking, for someone to do that. And I'm sorry that happened to you, but that might be the test. The universe might be saying, okay, are you really pouring into Creative Dreaming Girl's happiness, or are you depending on something else? Or you, this idea of a relationship out there? You've got to start at the beginning and just go slow. But there could be somebody at a distance who is your person. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but just remember, travel around, go do things that make you happy, because the more you focus on that, creating, doing, selling, putting stuff on Etsy, for your shop, going to little trade shows, things like that, that's what fulfills you. That's where this Emperor, that's where this King of Cups person is going to come from. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. All of your fixed signs. But there may be some traveling involved, and that you might be talking to someone online. There are a lot of other options out there, but you've got to remember to start at the beginning. Become friends with someone first. And hey, if someone decides not to speak, if someone decides not to be there, remember, you're the Empress. You allow. Your Emperor, it's not going to feel like it's uber tough. Your Emperor it's going to flow. The communication is going to flow. Things like that. And I think your King of Cups, your sweetie boo, your Emperor teddy bear is out there. He is. It might just take a little time, and there may be a couple little things to heal. Sometimes we get done with things and we're trying to move on, and the universe tosses us one more little test to see. You know what I mean? Just remember, what's for you is not going to pass you by. It's not. Just keep going from your heart space and doing things that are making you happy. And I think your new ideas will be enlightened. You'll get new information in it. You'll get downloads. And I think all of this is to help you grow emotionally, especially with that King of Cups there. That's somebody who's mastered their emotions. You know what I mean? Anyway, that is what I have for you, Creative Dreaming Girl. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that happened to you, boo-boo. We'll stay in touch. We'll stay on top of it. You'll get there, dog. Do not fret. All right. And sorry about that, Pam Bear. It was roughly about 111. Somewhere in there. All right. Miss Sonia 01. Let's Let's see. Sonia. What is he doing in there? Miss Sonia. Get your question pulled up here. Excuse me. Miss Sonia. We're doing your question this evening at, let's see, 1:22:12. Sonia. I wonder what's coming towards me, what to expect in love. What we have for Miss Sonia. What is coming towards Miss Sonia in love? What's coming towards her period? We've got the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. The Star, King of Cups, well, card, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. Miss Sonia, what are you doing? You're attracting a lot of attention. You're out there looking just scrumptious, showing off the Miss Sonia cheeks and your little Miss Sonia kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Don't lie. You have an abundance. And there are going to be offers coming in. You're about to be getting a lot of attention here with the Six of Wands. And one of those wands is big and stiff and coming right towards you. This is going to be very healing for you. Now, having said that, you are going to have a passionate new beginning. You're going to have several options. King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here. You got all kinds of people looking at you. Men, women, alpha males, beta males, alpha females. What are you doing? I got invited to Canada. Okay. Well, whatever it is, this small offer, you're feeling like $1 million. You're getting a lot of attention. Somebody thinks you are highly attractive. There is some kind of offer here, but you're getting more attention than you may be aware of. Now, this could be all wrapped up into one person. Might be somebody who's working on their finances, still building up, but Queen's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, you got the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody might be leveling up. This could be somebody who's a parent, but it's somebody that's very confident, probably looks pretty good, is very sweet, kind, emotional, and emotionally intelligent, and speaks their mind. And you got all the signs here, and you do have a brand new passionate beginning on the way here. Give me a little more on this. A little more on this for Miss Sonia. Give these a shuffle real quick. Tell me about this for Miss Sonia. I don't know what you did, but you are getting attention from several people, whether you know it or not. But I think there's one in particular that somebody that's building up their money. You know, they've mastered their looks. They've mastered their emotions. They've mastered their, you know, voice, their ability to take action and speak. Now they're just building the rest. That one little step up the pinnacle ladder. Eight of Wands. Hermit. Three of Pentacles. Wow. King of Swords again. High Priestess. What are we going to be doing in Canada? The Sun and the Hierophant. Wheel of Fortune underneath the bottom of the deck. You already know that this is coming towards you. There may be travel involved, but remember to be friends with somebody first. Make sure that this is somebody that you can hang out with, somebody that you understand, that understands you. But, I mean, you've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, and it does seem like it's something fated with that Wheel of Fortune. This is good karma. It's destiny. It's, you know, the Wheel of Fortune lands where it lands. You already know this person has the hots for you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Miss Sonia. They want to touch you. They want to kiss you. They want to lick your face. They want to play with the Sonia bubbles and put you in a heavy petting zoo. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Just make sure you're cohesive with this person, that your styles match up. Make sure that you're friends, that you enjoy doing the same things. Because as much passion as you can have in a relationship, well, that passion is only one small part of it. It's an important part, but it's still just one part. There's other pieces to the puzzle as well. You know what I mean? And I think this person wants to slap it and tap it. Oh, I think there's a reason why you got invited to Canada. Somebody wants you to come over and take a look at their big maple. Yes, they do. But you already know this. You already feel like there's something coming, something that's fated for you. And you would be right. walking away from the things that do not serve you, and walking straight into Ten of Cups. As you leave your past behind, as you leave everything else behind, this shows up. Because you've done the work. That does sound very promising. Nice. Signs you could be dealing with, you've got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo. Oh, you got every sign here. Strong emphasis on air and Leo. Well, I mean, you've got every sign here. There's a lot of healing in this. Looks like there's going to be some schmexual healing going in with this too. Somebody wants you to come to Canada so they can plant their maple seeds. Sonia, they want to pet your kitty. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's definitely Scorpio in that. Just make sure that you're friends with this person. See how they act with other people. Do you enjoy going to restaurants with them? You know, that's one of the things about online stuff that I try to caution people about. Because you don't know how you can get to know someone online, right? You can. But then when you get to meet them in person, there's so many little nuances, little things that you don't know about the person, you know. Because as you're talking online, it's just you and that person. But in life, you have to go and experience other people, other situations with that person. And so with that Three of Pentacles that popped out there, you want to make sure you're doing that. You want to make sure that you're working well with that person. And you know what I mean? Becoming a collaborator with them. Can you know, I mean, you can always have the sexual attraction there, but can you build something, you know, together? You know what I mean? Known that person for 18 years? Well, then it would seem that you do know them. So go get your maple on. You know something's coming for you, something that's destined. Whether it's that person or it's someone else, you may meet them through that person, going out with friends, family, whatever. I don't know. You've got something coming towards you, and it is a spiritual match for you. So, nice. You go, Miss Sonia. God love you. Have a good time in Canada, boo-boo. Send us pictures. You know, hit us up on the IG. Let us know what's going on. Thank you so much, Miss Sonia. I greatly appreciate you, my friend. All right. I got some strange kitty cat noises happening. Y'all bear with me just one moment. Let me see. We got, let's see, Carmen, KK1111, Newbie Me, Monica B, and Dalanie left. Ms. Carmen, you are up next. Y'all bear with me just a second. Let me find out what Gunga Den is up to, because I went to the store today and got a bunch of stuff, and he got a new catnip toy. And I think that's what he's playing with. I think that's what he's doing, using, whatever. But I just want to make sure he's not getting into anything he's not supposed to. So y'all bear with me just a moment. Big man's fun. He's just slapping the toy around everywhere. He's having a big time with it. It's this weird little mouse thing. It's got a mouse head, but a weird body, and then these little dangly leg things coming off of it, and it's filled with catnip, and it has this catnip spray on it. So he's just slapping that thing around, just having a big old time. It's very cute. Yes, he is. All right, Miss Carmen, you are up next. We're doing your read tonight, dear, at 1:41:41. Carmen, let's see what we've got for Miss Carmen. What insights can the card provide about how? Okay. Okay. How did the meeting go with the higher ups? What are the thoughts? What's the future? How did that go? Got the High Priestess, 8 of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Pentacles. Looks like it's going to go fairly well. Temperance. All right. They're impressed with you. They like you a lot. They think you're very solid, stable. I think this is going to lead to some higher advancements. It might take a little time, but they see you working hard, and over time, you've kind of built up a reputation as a good worker. Things are going to be made right with the Justice card there. There's going to be reason to celebrate, and I think it's probably going to help you in your finances as well. There's going to be a little bit of a glow up there, but these higher ups are very fond of you. You might not find out about this glow up, advancement, whatever. It might take a little time. They might be a little secretive. Just keep working, doing your thing, because you're building your reputation with these people, and they're impressed by you. And I think your salary, your pay is going to end up reflecting that. Is there anything that she needs to be aware of? Anything that Carmen needs to be aware of? Fool. Sun. Temperance. King of Swords. Two of Swords. The Moon. Hierophant. Not really. Just, you know, make good decisions for you and the company. If you're happy there and you like what you're doing, then make the proper choices from within. Whatever's making you happy is making you happy. I don't think you see this behind the scenes, but it again, it may take a little bit of time, but they're very impressed with your work. And the Hierophant this is divine timing, and the Hierophant is structures, institutions, rules, a higher level of commitment. I think they're going to express their gratitude towards you, and I think this is leveling you up. It is. I mean, you had the Queen of Pentacles, and as you use your maturity, be careful of other people starting drama. Be careful of tests. Always do what's right for you and what's right for the company. You know what I mean? Be careful of always do what's right for the company. But I think it's a match for you. I think you're going to end up leveling up there quite a bit. It looks really, really good. It does. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and you have the King and Queen of Cups coming out. So whatever this position is, I think they really like you there. And I think you've got some advancement, promotion, some, leveling up coming. It might take a little time. Again, the Temperance has come out twice. That's divine timing. But it does look like things are on the up and up and looking good. I like it. I don't believe you see that yet. I think they've probably got some things going on behind the scenes that they're not telling everybody, but it will be illuminated. So as long as you're happy in the job, just keep doing what's right for you and the company, and keep making strides at it, because you're building a good reputation for yourself. That's what I have for you, Miss Carmen. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. I really do greatly appreciate you, and I do hope that helps. KK and 1111. We're going to do your question tonight, dear, at 1:48:38. KK, what do we have for KK? What do I not see coming the rest of this month? September. We've got about 20 days left in September. What does KK not see coming? What does KK not see coming for the rest of this month? There you are, boo-boo. What does she not see coming in September? Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You might be getting a raise. Ooh. And the Sun. You could have a new connection coming towards you. There are a lot of people out there around you you could have a father figure or a boss that's kind of deciding to give you a raise. You need to make sure to get into this Empress energy and stay there. It could be like I said, a father figure, a boss, could even be a mother. It's just somebody in charge of things. But there's somebody around you that you might be making a new connection with as well. Nice. What is this? Tell me about the new connection. There's a glow up financially somehow. Somebody has to make a decision about something. There could have been some confusion, illusion about it, but there are a lot of cups out there. One of them's for you when it comes to love. And there may be options for you in work as well. But I think that somebody's going to be making a decision in your favor, and you have a new connection coming. So what is the new connection? Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Seven of Coins, Knight of Cups. Uh-oh. Okay. Is it somebody she knows of already? Is this somebody she knows of already? Wheel of Fortune, maybe. You know of them, but you don't think about it this way. It might be what that Hanged Man's about. There could be a cup out there that you haven't really inspected yet. It's like somehow you don't see this person that way, or you don't think of them in those terms because of who they are, their position. So you may already know them, or you've met them or had some kind of interaction with them, but I don't think that's on the table yet. I don't think you've connected with them like that. You come across as a little standoffish with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The universe is seeing how open you are. Wheel of Fortune. It's like, all right, we're putting options in front of you. Are you going to be open to this or not? And so there's a need to change up the energy and be a little more receptive to the people around you. And, notice your surroundings. Notice who's there, who's helping you, who's giving, Empress KK the eyes and the once over, who's giving you the wink and a smile and a nod. There's somebody that you know them, but you don't think of them that way. You're not, and I don't know if it's because of where you met them or whatever, but there's a very playful energy there, and you're kind of on guard a little bit. There's going to be a truth and some kind of idea, some kind of revelation coming forward that's going to change how the energy is in this. And then there's going to be communication, and it's going to start out, and we'll take a leap of faith, and this is being manifested in either by you or this other person. whatever it is, it's going to make you quite happy. So I think you've got some changes coming in the month of December that will, or September, excuse me. I see, I said December there. So you may already know them here in September, and then by December, it's turning into something new. But there's something about changing up the energy. There's something about changing up, seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe putting the sword down a little bit. Just nobody wants to approach a woman with a katana. They don't. You gotta just ease up. You know, put it in the sheath, ma'am. And I think the universe is trying to, because of things that you've been through, maybe you're a little too on guard. The Queen of Swords has her boundaries up, and she's quite guarded. And when you're, that guarded, you may miss connections that are there. You might not see all of the cups, and that's why this card can be considered like confusion, illusion. Somebody not really being sure. So there may be somebody around you. You may know of them. It could be somebody online. It could be somebody in your world. I don't know. But the universe is kind of seeing if you'll drop the guard a little bit. But when you change up that energy and kind of open up, that's when this comes forward. That's when it starts moving and moving quickly, because Knight of Cups, you got the eagle there. The birds always mean messages for me. You got the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. And knowing that that's coming to you is what's going to open this up, because you're changing up the energy. And yeah, and hey, listen, I full well understand that it very well could be somebody that you've met online, or somebody that you're talking to online. But there's a need to be more friendly, more playful, because whatever this is, there could be a strong chemistry there, but you got to change up the energy again. Got to put that sword down a little bit. And by the end of September, there's something that has your finances growing a little bit. But in September, you might be talking to this person more, or seeing more of them. You might be communicating more, something like that. And then this cup grows. Then we're taking a leap of faith, possibly even traveling somewhere. But you're manifesting this in. I think this person's manifesting this in too. I don't think they're necessarily locked in on you either. It's like you two were your ships in the same harbor, but you haven't been docked right next to each other yet. So it's like you're not looking for each other yet, but you will. And, when you open up a little bit, kind of, again, put the sword down. Look at that beautiful young lady. Very beautiful, very approachable, without the katana. Put the katana down. Put the sword down. And then see what starts happening. Something might appear. You might start talking to someone a little more. You might, get to know someone, and it changes up that energy. I think you've dealt with a couple of players before, and KK is like, come near me. I will slice your face off. That's right. I'm drop dead gorgeous, and I will cut you. And that idea, that realization, just whoa. Not everybody's out there to not everybody's coming in and at it with a wand. Some people are coming at it with genuine emotion and a cup. Somebody sees you as the empress. You know what I mean? Somebody just thinks you're absolutely swell without the sword. So there you go, Miss KK. That is what I have for you. Signs you could be dealing with. You got Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again, Leo, Taurus again, Pisces, Libra, Taurus. So there you go. So you might just start getting to know someone. Again, put the sword down. The Empress, she's sweet, she's kind. Look at the resemblance. Look. All empressy looking. Put the sword down, KK. You got love coming towards you. Put the sword down. And open up your wallet because it's about to get a little bit fatter as well. You go, boo-boo. You are very welcome, darling. Come back, let us know what happens with it. All right, next up, we got Newbie Me. Newbie is wondering how the October will be. All right, Newbie. Your read tonight is at 2:02:55. 2:02:55. Newbie wondering how October will be. What do we need? Universe. There we go. What do we have for Newbie Me? How will October be? Okay, Newbie. How is the October going to be for Newbie? What we got for Newbie Me? How is that October going to be? We've got the Ace of Coins, the World, nice. King of Wands, Queen of Coins, Four of Swords, Six of Wands, the Hermit, Queen of Cups, there's some kind of cycle that's ending. You are getting some kind of new offer, new job offer, promotion. Maybe you win a scratch-off ticket. There's something good coming in. Now, the Ace of Pentacles can be all four aces rolled into one for me. You have the Four of Swords here. So I think October is going to be a month where there's a little bit of rest, relaxation, right? And there's a cycle that's coming to an end. I do think you have somebody coming in that wants your attention, either that or you want their attention. King of Wands. This is somebody, the King of Wands is the hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. It's somebody very charismatic, charming, probably easy on the eyes, if you will. This is someone that gets a lot of attention, but this is someone that sees you as solid, stable, grounded. They want to know more about you. Either that or you want to know more about them. somebody here wants the other person's attention, and the other person gets a lot of attention. But, you know, this is someone that's done the work with that Hermit card there. So they might not be exactly open. This could be you, maybe being a little conservative about things and not exactly getting out there as much. But you gotta go with your feelings. In other words, go have fun, go play. King of Wands, it also could be you, about you taking charge. You know, the King of Wands is an authoritative figure. They're not afraid to go after what they want. You want some attention from someone, you might just, well, go get it and say, hey, 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 I want your attention. Pay me some attention, pretty please, and thank you, because it might be a little hermited. Now, if you want the attention, you're going to have to boss up. You're going to have to go to where the attention is. And I know, we want to be conservative. We don't want to be out there just flaunting and throwing money everywhere and doing whatever. We need to be confident in ourselves. Got to get up off the couch. Get up off the couch. Dust it off. Put on that little dress. You know that little one. You know the one I'm talking about, Newbie. Newbie. You know, the one that goes with those little pumps. The ones that, you know, make the calves and the little cheeks look all, you know. Everything's just looking, you know, prime. You got to do it. You got to get out there. I think you have somebody very sweet, very confident coming towards you. And they could be coming in pretty quick. Six of Swords, but you got to travel. You got to move on to calmer waters. You got to move past. You got to move past the swords. Get out of your head. Get out there. Go have some fun. Go play. Do some spontaneous shit. You know what I mean? Go take yourself out on a date. Go do something. Because I think there's a tendency to be maybe a little elusive. Now, in October, with that Ace of Pentacles there, there's something new. Your money is feeling right. But there's healing. I think your healing work is over. The days of you hiding are over. Get your little newbie me cheeks out there. You know, freshly polished, well moisturized, rubbed them, put a little hot towel on them, give them a little pop. You know. Okay, newbie. Get the fuck outside. Go. You know what I mean? The universe is like, you're going to get plenty of attention. You need to be confident. You've done the work. You've done the healing. That's over now. Now you're looking, you know, now you're looking all sexy. Time to get out there. Time to go out and play. That's where the opportunity is. And again, there may be some kind of raise or new opportunity, new job, a promotion, maybe a side project or a side hustle or something hits. But we're done healing. The world is ending. Now you got to travel. Could be talking with someone online. Hey, baby, what you doing? A little under the surface. You've been hiding. Somebody looking good. And either you want their attention or they want yours. Somebody wants you to, if it's October, somebody wants you to take off the Halloween mask. Wear the sexy nurse outfit, you know, or the, I mean, they sell a sexy Halloween costume of everything. You know what I mean? Smexy, excuse me. Can't say the other one. It's a smexy outfit. You know, you could go as a smexy tree, a smexy nurse. They got smexy police officer. They got smexy, you know, Dracula woman, sexy vampires, vampiress, sexy, you know, it's a sexy boulder. You know what I mean? So get out there, go play, go to a couple of haunted houses, go to some costume parties. You know, go play some Twister with some folks or something. If there's somebody you're communicating with, and it might be online, it could be at a distance, but it doesn't really feel that way. But either you want their attention or they want yours. But you got to get out there to be able to do this. You know this, man. Use your intuition. It's time to go. Knight of Swords. Six of Swords. Time to move on from things. Get under here. The Fool. Newbie. Newbie. Polish up those newbie cheeks. And get out there and go play. Okay? Okay? Go play. You got something good coming in. We got Leo energy here, Cancer, Virgo, strong Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a little air, Cancer, Gemini, Libra. Time to quit hiding. You're done healing. Get your little sexy newbie cheeks out there, okay? People hate to see you go, but they're going to love to see you walk away, okay? They're going to love to see the little newbie cheeks. Just, you know that side wiggle. If you need some other suggestions that aren't YouTube appropriate, you let me know. JoJo's got your back. You know how to get in touch with me, boo-boo. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. I do see some, like I said, money influx coming in there too, so there might be something new there as well. I think you're going to have new opportunities coming in October, but you got to get out there. Get out there. Do it. Don't. Do it. I said do it. Finger wag already started. Don't upset me. I'm about to go 72 hours without nicotine. That's going to be tough, y'all. Let me tell you. That's the part I'm worried about the most. This weekend is I'm going to be tested. I can tell. Oh, God. All right. Miss Monica Valverde. Let's see. We're going to do your read today at 2:14:50. What we got for Miss Monica? What will happen between me and S? What's going to be happening with our beautiful friend Monica and S? What is going to happen between Monica and S? We got the 5 of coins, 3 of swords, 2 of cups, 2 of wands, the tower, the star, High Priestess. Six of Wands. When I ask questions like this, you know, I always ask with the intention of the person asking the question. Here's what's going to happen with you and S. I get the feeling that this tower is, if it hadn't already happened, it's happening now or about to happen. Somebody's going to feel left out in the cold. And I get the feeling there's the betrayal there. There's this hurt, this separation. We're going to heal from that. Is that S? Or is that somebody else? Yes. No. Honestly, boo-boo, it feels like there's some kind of tower moment that turns into heartbreak. Somebody gets left out in the cold, but then there's healing from that. And, you know, even though there's a strong connection there, I think you're going to end up moving on and getting attention somewhere else. You've got to realize your own power. I mean, the High Priestess is in touch with her higher self. And the Fountain, this is the other major arcana card in this deck. The Fountain talks about when you choose yourself. The Fountain is source energy. It's, you know, when we say we're all connected in one, that's the Fountain. It's source. You know, your Jesus, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, you know, whatever. It's you realizing your own power. And when you make that choice to connect with your higher self, you're healing from all this. And you're figuring out what there's a new connection coming in, and it's not S. What will happen between you and S? Somebody's going to get left out in the cold, and there's going to be other attention. There's going to be a victory somewhere else. King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Wheel of Fortune. The universe has got other things in mind for you, boo-boo. So, I don't know. Now, I mean, it could be that you two end up coming back together at some point in time. But there is going to be a choice about this, and it's going to be balanced out. And I get the feeling to make this choice with this new connection, whether it's with this person or with somebody else, there's a need to connect with your higher self. There's a need to maybe meditate, pray, you know, get woosah. Think about what you want your life to look like. Think about what you want your future to look like. Don't put a name or a person in that. What you want your future relationship to look like, and prepare for that relationship. That's the energy that you want to do. That's how we heal. We look at our own, you know, issues or whatever, and we own our shadow side. You know what I mean? But there's obviously a lot of conflict here somehow. Either there's already been conflict or there's going to be. And I'm not sure why, because the Five of Wands is conflict, but it's like brothers and sisters fighting. You know, they still kind of got each other's back. Whoever this S person is a soul contract. It is a soulmate. But I get the feeling that if you're asking this, then you already know that there's strife there somehow. Either way, whether it's with this person or with someone else, I do think you're going to get a victory. There's going to be some leveling up here. And the Wheel of Fortune, this might have been destined for you to come across this. You know, soulmate, people talk about karmic soulmates. They're not always bad people. It doesn't mean they're a horrible person or anything. It just means that they're in our lives to teach us a lesson. And I think that's what you've got here. There is a very strong connection here, but that might be why it's confusing. That might be why somebody feels left out in the cold, why somebody feels heartbroken. That might be why there was a tower moment. Some people are meant to cause us towers in our life so that we can learn. It's an opportunity to heal. It's an opportunity to grow, to look at ourselves, to understand that, you know, our expectations and how we might be putting out improper expectations on people. And you can do this because of nostalgia or many other different reasons. But there is a need to balance this out. And I think you already feel that. So this is where the fountain comes in. Source, you know, the universe, what we pray to, what we, you know, what we came from and what we will return to one day. But I think there is a victory in this at the end. But I don't know if it's going to be with this person or not. The Wheel of Fortune. It's just where does it land? Where does it go? And you got to remember that you are responsible for your emotions, and you cannot place that burden on somebody else. You got to do what makes you happy. And if something's not making you happy, it's your job to, that's when we back away. That's when we, you know, put up our boundaries and say, whoa, okay, this isn't feeling too good. You know what I mean? 22333, just as I say that. So you might be seeing 222 or 333 around. There are other connections out there. Remember, this is a planet of 8.1 billion estimated. And look at that beautiful thing. Tell me you can't get other attention to see it. There might be somebody else, another big daddy, somebody that's fated for you. Remember, what's for you is not going to pass you by. But there's a need here to really connect to your higher self, because this looks a little rough. Now, you two could end up healing it. If you talk it out, balance things out, there can be a victory there. But that takes a lot of work. In order for people to come back after something like that, they both have had to work on themselves, and they both have had to level up and meet on the same level. And then you got to realize that people that come into your life, this is for everyone. We all have people that come into our lives. Nobody's completely healed. No one. Every one of us has got a red flag. Every one of us has got some kind of little that we need to solve, some kind of issue. And so as you are in a relationship with someone, you know, how you relate to someone else, are you accepting your own accountability for your own shadow side and your own faults, your own red flags, and understand that they can have theirs? It doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. It means we all have things that we need to work on. And when you accept that and you understand that that person still needs to work on themselves, you still need to work on yourselves, and we have that symbiotic flow of backing each other up and helping each other along the way, that's what a harmonious connection can do. But this is a soulmate of some kind. So, I don't know. You tell me, boo-boo. Is this past, present, or future? I hope that makes sense, my friend. And I do hope that helps. Ms. Monica, thank you so much for your support of the channel. It feels like it can be a little tumultuous, a little rough. And with these eclipses that are going on right now, it can be. Especially if you got Pisces in your chart somewhere. Pisces or Virgo. Or any of the mutable signs. But mainly Pisces and Virgo. There can be a little somewhere. There's 2 links in the description box where you can go and check out your entire natal chart. So make sure that you're looking that up. You know your chart, and check out there's different astrologers out there that are absolutely amazing. But when you learn it, you really can learn a lot about yourself, and you can learn a lot about other people as well. Again, thank you so much, my friend. It looks like it looked like there's a little bit of a bumpy road there. So just take that under advisement and come back and let us know how it is. But thank you so much, Miss Monica. I really appreciate you. All right, next up, we've got Miss B. Let's see, where is my friend B? Oh, I know B was in here earlier. I do. There she is. B. Let me get your question pulled up here, my friend. Hang on just a second. Here we go. Okay, B, we're doing your question tonight at 2:28:22. 2:28:22. B. What are G's next actions towards B? What are B's next actions towards B? BG's or GB's? What are G's next actions? We've got, wait a minute. My bad, I got it the wrong way. 4 of Swords. Queen of Coins. 6 Coins. Chariots. 9 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Emperor. Woo. Ace of Wands. Well, B, he wants to split you in half and turn you into 2 Ds, or play with your 2 Ds. Or show you his D. there's some amount of resistance here. Four of Swords. It's like holding back, healing things. There could have been some issues. Now this Nine of Wands is about resilience. It's about hanging in there. This person seems to be. If you look at this, you see this pyramid of light, and this person is kind of working the light, like bending things, trying to hang on and be resilient, but also trying to maybe be a little manipulative. I don't think in a bad way. It's like it's the way like I don't know, a coach manipulates a player into working out harder, before the big game or something like that. But there's a healing energy here. I don't know. What are we healing? Has there been some kind of argument or fallout of some kind? Because this person sees you as solid, stable, grounded. They want to be fair. This person has love for you and a lot of it. They want to travel to you and they want to boss up. The Chariot, Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. This person is defensive. You putting up boundaries with this person was probably one of the best things that you could have done. This person was trying to, they desperately want things to go with their way because they have a lot of love for you. But that stubborn woman B, it's like there's a there's a stubbornness here between both of you. They're taking a break from it. Wondering if they're going to reach out. If y'all had mutual friends, they probably talked to them. They're sitting back, licking their wounds, nursing their little ego. And they know you're hot. They know you want to touch and slap and tickle it. They do. But you're stubborn. And they're stubborn. That doesn't mean you are stubborn. It just means you're solid, stable, grounded with boundaries in place. And this person's it's like they've got other agendas going on in their life. Not that they're trying to deal with other people or anything like that. They've just got other things that they're working on. Maybe their career, their education, family, work, blah, 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 whatever. And it's like they're trying to shift you from a distance. They're going to realize this. They're going to apologize because it's a little manipulative. It is. But I don't think it's manipulative in a bad way. We all manipulate some people. Every word that we say is trying to transmit information to somebody else to manipulate them, to give them knowledge so that they change their opinion, therefore they change their action. Me going up to the drive-thru at Taco Bell, I'm manipulating them to make me some tacos and a Crunchwrap Supreme. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from that altogether, but the Crunchwraps are delicious. They are. But that's what it feels like. It's like you two can't get on the same page. This person has a lot of love for you. They will boss up. They will come towards you for a brand new passionate beginning. If they made a boo-boo, then they want to see your boo. B. They definitely want to see your boo. B. Probably both of them. They want a brand new passionate beginning. King of Swords. They'll come forward and this person's going to stand up. They're going to say the truth. But I get this overwhelming sense of frustration. So what's going to happen is this person's holding back, not saying anything. It might take a little while, but they're going to try. And they're going to try it with love, too. Because they do have love for you. But you two are both stubborn. Both of you are. And there's a lot of attraction here, too. I think you two can find common ground, but you both have got to learn to stop trying to manipulate the other and work together in that flow instead of, I'm going this way, come with me. No, I'm going this way, come with me. And that's what's causing this friction. Even though there's love and attraction there, this person is going to boss up and they are going to come forward. But don't be surprised if they're still trying to manipulate things. And that's going to be your opportunity to be confident and call it out and say, okay, this is what's causing the problem right here. Because you're both kind of in your ego a little bit. Because this person is, the emperor takes charge of things, right? But the emperor can also be a little bit of a dictatorial. The emperor can also be a little bit of a dick. And hey, the Queen of Coins, she can make out of her heart decisions. So I see you two both. There's love here. There's attraction here. You both want to be fair. but it's like you're both trying to manipulate each other. And until y'all have that conversation, which this person will come forward, that's when the conversation needs to be had. Because out of the middle of being fair, all of this, there's a heart right in the center. See it? See it now? See that? It's a heart there. But you two stubborn asses are just that. So there needs to be a conversation about that stubbornness, about the symbiotic nature of a relationship. You see how this Emperor, the Chariot here, this person has got two horses and they're like riding against each other. They're, you know, well, if one horse is going that way and one horse is going that way, how the hell are you ever going to go forward? You got to get the horses on the same page. I think you will get some victory here. I think you two will make headway because there is love there and there is attraction there. Just you two are going to have to start coming at it with a little bit more emotion and understanding. So there you go, B. That is what I have for you. You've been waiting so long. When's he going to do it? Hang on. Let's see. Where's my... There we go. When's this going to be happening? Because I see, you know, it starts out with the Four of Swords, which means, you know, that's holding back and healing, sitting out for a play or two. Or three. You know what I mean? Or four. When's this person actually going to do it? When is the mule going to, stubborn old mule, who's going to step up? Get some advice for B here. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. We just had this. Oh, wait. Hang on. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. The next eclipse, about 6 months. Full moon in Virgo, about 6 months in Pisces season. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. And adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. B, let me tell you something. This person may have to learn a lesson by losing you. Let this person do what the hell they want. Look around, boo-boo. There are other people around you. You may very well, that Emperor and Ace of Wands, you could be finding somebody else. Don't sit around and wait on that person. If they're not reaching out and they're not calling, they're not doing, you need to come to the conclusion that you are good enough. You need to surrender to this fact because you, in fact, are a divine being. Be confident about that. There are other people that want to see your booze, B. I know. I'm terrible. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. We just had the full moon. We just went through this. And I think you're starting to come through the conclusion that you are good enough, whether this person sees it or not, whether G sees it. No matter, there's a lot of other letters in the alphabet. B. You might need to quit worrying about G for a little while and go get you, go find you a P or a D. You know what I'm saying? You need to be confident in this. You deserve love too. So you might need to adjust your way of thinking. You might not want anyone else to see it, but if they're not coming forward, then you're just keeping yourself unhappy and alone based on someone else's actions. How's that working for B? And you should realize your worth. Confidence is your key to success. And I mean, if that person's not reaching out, be confident. Put on that hot little, that hot little dress. Get in your car, whatever transportation you have. Go right to where he is and say, hey, are we going to work this out? Are we going to figure this out or not? Take control of it. Because if you're not going to be attracted to these particular set of petables, then gotta go. But you're basing your happiness on the actions of someone else. And this third quarter moon, that's coming up. Like here within a couple of days. So it's one of those times where you two are stubborn. I think you're both attracted to each other. I think you both have love for each other, but somebody's got to step up and do something there. Either you got to go to him or he's got to come to you. Somebody's got to make something happen because y'all are both just sitting there being stubborn, and you both need fires lit up under them cheeks. So there you go. That's what I got for you, B. Get out there. Yeah, hey, listen. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, B. Hello, Anai. What's going on, boo-boo? Yeah, unfortunately, questions are closed this evening. I will be doing more over the weekend, Anai. I've got my little spiritual cleanse thing this weekend, and to keep my little hands busy and my mind off of things, I will be answering more questions. I'll be doing more reads, stuff like that. So just stay tuned. Keep an eye on YouTube. Make sure your notifications are on, all that stuff, because I will be around quite a bit this weekend, trying not to implode. because I can't smoke and I can't eat food. The food is not so much a big deal. No alcohol, not a big deal. Food, I'll be fine. Nicotine? Yeah. Gonna be a long weekend. Jojo, Keyjo. Yeah. So I might, I can change my name for the weekend to Cujo. No nicotine. That's going to be the toughie right there. I think I can do it. I've done it before. I mean, I went cold turkey and sat for what, 2.5, 3 weeks and didn't touch it. It really didn't seem to bother me that much. I got some straws to chew on, and I figure if I'm here reading for you guys, got my mind going, got my little hands busy, I got a little straw to chew on, I got, got my little mineral water and stuff. I'm going to be drinking some lemon ginger tea. I think I'll be all right. Anywho. All right. Delaney. And Miss Anai, come back and check on it this weekend. But thank you so much, B. See, I found this thing where basically it's an old hermetic ritual from many way back. Back in the early days of Christianity, and it blends a little bit of Christianity with hermetic studies and alchemy and zodiac. And basically, you have to do this when you're supposed to do it once a month, or at least every time the moon is in your natal sign. And that I was like, all right, I've done a lot of work on this. I've studied this. If nothing else, I fast for a little while, may lose a couple pounds, and it'll help me quit smoking. So, spiritual significance or not, it got to have good effects, and it'll be good for my self-discipline. So, Listen here, Fanny Floss. Do I need to come down there and help you pick out some bikinis? Yeah, exactly. I'll gain something from it one way or the other. And I think I'll be fine. All right. Delaney, Fanny Floss, how we doing? We're going to do, let me get your thing pulled up here. Oh, and Pam Bear, thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. God love you. I appreciate you, Pam Bear. Delaney. Yeah, we got to get down there, go down under, and get Delaney some cheek splitters. You know what I'm saying? I bet Delaney and I'd have a good time. We would. All right. Let's see what we got for Delaney. Delaney, we're doing your question tonight at 2:55:05. Delaney. What have we got for Empress Delaney? Anything around my love life, please, JoJo? And look, there's a little picture of a bikini. Yeah, we would have a ball, Delaney. I guarantee you we would. Anything around the love life for the dental floss clad Delaney? What have we got for Dalanie and her love life? Got for Dalanie, we've got the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, Temperance, Page of Wands, the Devil, Judgment, Ace of Wands, there it is. The Moon and Ace of Coins. Okay, you do have something new coming in. King of Swords. The King of Swords can be a little sharp and cutting with their words, but they are a very fair, authoritative figure. The King of Swords says what it is, the way it is, how it's going to be, like a judge in a courtroom. They don't really give a damn what the outcome of the... They don't care who wins. This is the law. This is what's happened. Here is my decision. That's why they're the judge. You also have the Devil here. Now, the King of Swords, the Devil, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about having your ships come in or waiting for your ships to come in. And the Devil doesn't always have to be bad. The Devil can be mischief, playfulness, flirty, I know, going out and doing, body shots off of, strippers or Chippendale dancers or whatever. I know it's bad, but it's fun. You know what I mean? The Devil can be that too. And so you have someone here that's mischievous and playful and whatever, and they're kind of a dream come true. Especially with the Three of Wands. Again, that's having your ships come in. And this person is, in this Three of Wands, this person is, they're not waiting for their ships to come in. They're dragging them in. They're like, no, you are my ship. Come here. And if you're not coming here, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to get you. And that's what this person is doing. They're going to get their ships. Judgment. There's an elegance about this decision. It's very clear. It's like, this is the way it's going to be. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to get. And I am going to get it. Hallelujah. Amen. So mote it be. Temperance. It's going to take this person a while to pull that in. But here they come. With the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. That is a brand new passionate beginning. It's very fiery. It's very fun. It's very flirty. Probably some smexy, slappy, giggle, tickle time. All that. But underneath that, what you don't see is the real. Not just the wand, the pentacle. Solid, stable, grounded. Again, the Ace of Pentacles can be all four aces rolled into one. This is not just a brand new wand. It's fun. It's playful. Probably a little dirty, too. but it's the real deal. Eight of Cups. It feels like this person is off in the distance, walking away from something. Either that or you're walking away from something. But justice will be served. This person might have legal things that they're walking away from. Could be a divorce, could be, other issues in life, whatever. But but behind this playfulness, behind this, little bit of devil may care, slap and tickle, hide the wiggle pickle, fun, light, flirty, playful. This person is dragging. They are taking control and literally just they'll rip up the earth to take what it is that they want. They're not playing. Yeah, there's more to this person than a wand, because behind that is a pentacle, and that pentacle again can be all four aces rolled into one. The pentacle almost looks like a shield, and underneath it, even though it's got these hands kind of holding up, it doesn't look like hands. It looks like butterfly wings. It's like this person is transforming. Even the Eight of Cups looks like butterfly wings a little. It's like this person is not coming in just to play games. They're coming in to take. And you don't see this yet. This person, the King of Swords doesn't play. This King of Swords does. But they're serious. They're going to get theirs. Even the angels are seeing to it. The universe is behind this person. They were left out in the cold at some point in time. This person went through it and balanced it out and rose up. And even though they went through something, they're still getting theirs. They're still fun. They're still playful. They're the real deal. They're all four kings. But you don't see the depth of this yet. You just see, you're going to see the fun, flirty, playful side. The willingness to do, okay, let's have a couple of tequila shots and warm up the chicken blubber and get out a 2-cycle engine. We're going to have some fun. What else we got for Dalanie on this? And I'll get you some Moonology cards as well. The Hierophant. Ooh. Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. Star. Ace of Pentacles again. King of Cups. Empress. Knight of Cups. You're not going to be able to keep this person's hands off of you. And the thing is, they're deeply spiritual. They're a deeply authoritative figure, loving and playful, but dead serious at the same time. They find you very attractive. And they have mastered their emotions. This person they could be religious or spiritual, or they're a leader or a teacher somehow. But yeah, it might be that bikini. This person, again, they could be spiritual. They could be an energy worker, but they're playful and they're fun, but they're serious. There's deep emotion there too, and they really will treat you like an empress in all the ways. You know, the King of Swords is not just cold and blah blah blah. It's also, I can tell you personally, as a King of Swords myself, we have the gift of gab. We're fucking funny. That might be what that devil King of Swords is. This person might be fucking hilarious. If he is, I know how he feels. You know, I didn't just go over and get the gift of gab. I didn't just go kiss the Blarney Stone. I went down on the damn thing. But whoever this is will treat you like they're a wish. And that cup is coming. That Ace of Wands, that new passionate beginning is coming. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person, but you're also going to discover a very deep side to them because they went through it. The universe saw what this person went through and noticed how resilient they were. That even through this, they were still willing to play, laugh, have fun, love, still. And the universe is like, you just can't break that spirit. Because what this person is offering is much more than just a wand. It is solid and deep. Let's get you some analogy cards. Advice for Dalanie, possibly a little timing. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. They're very attracted to you, very passionate about you. You're going to love being with this person. Not just this. You're going to have a genuinely good time with this person. You're going to love living life with them because they're serious. They know when to play. They know how to have fun. They also know, when to care. They've mastered their emotions. This is somebody that you're going to be all about. And they're going to be all about you. You just need to know that it's coming. You need to trust that this wish is no longer a wish. It is an absolute. This energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo is coming up with the second new moon in Virgo. It's here in it's the September the 21st. So 10 days. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's Gemini season. Could be dealing with the Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. A new start is coming. New moon. The new moon. The energy is gaining momentum. A time to give rather than take. This person's been through a lot. They might seem playful and flirty and wandy. It might be time to give whoever this is the benefit of the doubt. Because again, the Three of Wands is having your ships come in. This person's grabbed the rope of, a tanker rig and is pulling it in them damn selves. So whoever comes forward, whatever this is you get to know whoever. Look at the big picture of what it is that they're doing. Look at the big picture surrounding this person. Because even they might not see it. But your new start is coming. A new moon in Virgo and new moon. Again, September the 21st. And I mean, that could be next year too. But it's coming. I don't think it's going to be that long, though, because the waxing moon is coming up, too. So whatever this is, it's building. It's already growing. Whether you see it or not, the universe is backing that up. I mean, you see this angel-looking figure looking over this, declaring it so. The universe has judged this person and probably left them out of the cold. And they, this is like leaving somebody in a padded cell and coming back 6 months later and they're fine. They're sitting there with a book like, is it time yet? Oh, all right. And they're fine. You can't break this person. I like them. I like them a lot. You could be dealing with, you've got full moon in Sagittarius. That's in Gemini season. So it could be Gemini, you got Sagittarius, you got Virgo here. Aquarius. Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Make sure I'm not messing all these up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces again, fire signs again, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got a little bit of a hellraiser coming in that you're going to absolutely adore. The Lovers. Be careful with that Gemini energy right now. I'm telling you. all the mutable signs, especially Geminis and Virgos, are getting the boost up. Sagittarians are a little bit too. Unfortunately, Pisces is kind of getting the worst, the brunt of things right now. But you got it, boo-boo. Seems like you've got a love interest coming in, and whoever it is a badass, apparently. Anyway, that is what I have for you, Miss Dalanie. Thank you so very much for your continued support of the channel. I greatly appreciate you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Pam Bear, thank you so very much. I saw your donation in there. Thank you, as always, for your support. Thank you to all my mods. Big thank yous to Brittany X, Terry, the Boo Boo GG Gumby Girl, Miss Kathryn, Lola M1111, Jennifer Morales, Creative Dreaming Girl, Sonia 01, Carmen, KK 1111, Newbie Me, Miss Monica Valverde B, and of course Fanny-Floss there. Thank you all so very much. You make my job here on YouTube worthwhile every single day, and I cannot tell you how appreciative I am for making my dreams come true. You guys are awesome and amazing. If y'all will, hit that like button for me, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how these resonate with you. If you've got any follow-up questions, you guys can always reach out to me on Instagram or send me an email at themojotarot@gmail.com. I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I will see you guys in, like I said, either the morning or in the afternoon. I'm not sure which, but I am going to be doing a weekend read. And then this weekend, I am going to be doing all of those reads for individual zodiac signs to keep my little hands busy. So y'all join me on my madness. You can check up on me. You can poke fun at me. You can, you know, wave the JoJo pom-poms for be the little spirit bunnies and cheerleaders, whatever. It's going to be an interesting weekend. But for right now, I'm going to go eat. And yes, partake of some nicotine. Shut up. Don't judge me. But I am going to eat light. So anyway, thank you all so much. Bless you all. I really do greatly appreciate all of you for being here. You guys are wonderful. You really, really are. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Everyone, please come at every situation with a cup of love and understanding out there. Please, you never know what other people are going through, and these are weird times. You know, people need to learn to use their words. Even if you disagree with someone, talk it out, debate, do what you have to do. But, you know, don't... you know what I mean. Let's be kind out there, people. Everyone, please take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I will indeed see you sometime tomorrow on the next video. And until then, bye for now. Love, love, love. Peace, baby. Y'all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.
Good dog.